What's good, man? It's your boy Saxl, and I just got my custom ISOLO wireless microphone from CloudVocal. Shout out to everyone at CloudVocal, man, for hooking me up with this. This is sick. It even has my name on it. I mean, come on, man. And I'm just gonna go over all the effects and show you guys why this is so cool. So the really cool thing about the ISOLO wireless is that it literally pops right on your instrument. Like, you can just take it off, put it back on. It doesn't scratch, doesn't move around or anything like that. Like, it's really, really sick. Now, there are 8 different effects on this receiver, and it even gives you some EQ options. You can change the bass, you can adjust the treble, there's a gain setting on here, there's a master volume, you can even control the blend of how much of the effect you actually want. Your first few effects are mainly reverbs. The first 2 are kind of like your basic room hall reverbs, and then you get more into like arena sounding reverbs. The last one is nuts. So right now I have the master about midway, so there's still plenty of room to adjust. And this is only the first effect, so let's hear what it sounds like. So that's number 1. We haven't even moved on yet, and already I feel like that effect gave it so much more body. Let's try number 2. So when I use this, I'm usually hanging around number 2 because number 1 is cool, and number 3 sometimes can be a little bit too much depending on where you're at, but number 2 seems to be right in that sweet spot for me personally. So if I'm using this, I'm usually at number 2. Now we're getting to number 3, which is more of your arena-sized reverb. See, it's really lingering. So number 3 is definitely your huge reverb sound. So now we're going to move to number 4, which is your delay, and this is what it sounds like. And maybe you don't want that much reverb. Again, you can adjust the blend. So let's turn it down a little bit and see how it sounds. So you're still getting it, but you're just not getting it as much. So again, this has every setting you could really need. Now let's move to 5. 5 seems to be more of a delay reverb combined, a little bit of shimmer on there I can hear as well. 6 is your octave, so let's hear how that sounds. So 7 is a different octave effect, and it sounds insane, so let's go ahead and check that out. See, with this setting, it's almost like a harmonizer. Right below all the effects, it actually allows you to adjust the individual effects. So if I move it to the left, this is what it sounds like. And if I move it all the way to the right, this is what it sounds like. So there's a lot of adjustments that you could make just with this little box. Now we're gonna move on to the 8th effect, which also sounds insane. So let's check this out. You're gonna get your low octave. And you can even adjust that as well. If I move it to the other side, you guessed it, you're gonna get that high octave. So all in all, would I recommend the CloudVocal ISOLO wireless? I definitely would. Not only are you getting all these cool effects at the touch of a button, and not only are you able to adjust all the actual settings, but it's also really, really convenient. This is so small, you can pack it in your sax case. You literally get this, and you get the receiver, and you're pretty much good to go as long as you have some electricity. Perfect example, I just played a wedding in the Bahamas, and I didn't really want to take my entire foot pedal setup. You know, I have a reverb pedal, an octave pedal, I have all these separate pedals for when I play live, but I didn't really want to take all that on the plane. So this was perfect. I literally had a spot to plug it in. I hooked up my receiver to the bell, and I was good to go. I had all the effects that I really wanted, which in that kind of setting, you really only need a little bit of verb just to kind of add some body. This was perfect. I was able to put it right in my case and hit the plane, play, and come back. And yeah, it sounded really, really good. I've been able to record with it as well. So if you're that kind of sax player where you're playing a lot of different types of places and maybe you don't want to bring the whole setup, or maybe you're recording and you want to try some different tones, you want to try a different feel, you want to try a more convenient setup where you can just stick it onto the bell and you don't have to worry about the microphone getting close or how you move or anything like that, I would definitely recommend this. Again, thank you to everyone at CloudVocal for hooking me up with this. It's amazing, and I just can't wait to use it more, honestly. So thank you guys. I'll see you next time.